laning against each other, but in different lanes.
I feel like we haven't seen this in a while. This used to be a constant attraction, if you want to call it that.
It's kind of the same thing with like tri lanes that you don't see so often anymore. There was a time a couple months ago where people tried again and like scrims against each other, but it's really hard to do with the gates because you can just, oh, you're tri laning, okay, cool, win game, go swap lanes, like okay.
Yeah, but in terms of this current brood, how does it change lanes with webs and whatnot?
If they had to swap it now,
he needs to switch. Yeah.
I think it's kind of okay. Like, as long as you don't have to like use all your web charges now, like even if they have to swap, he has like what, 2, maybe 3 charges soon, so he would be kind of okay. But I will say for the early laning stage, Lycan is good against Brood. You can absolutely out-CS the hero because he is Mr. Miera also taking damage.
Yeah, tag team. Of course, we've seen this coupled with Dawnbreaker before. Very dirty combination. Level 1, of course, you don't have to worry about Miera with the constant decays coming. Gets the double melee strength up the Tundra side. A little bit back and forth from teams.
In my opinion, this definitely favors Tundra. Like in this early game, I think the supports have a very good matchup. Like you have the top laning against Warlock, so there's no save against like any of the stuff. Whereas Lion, he could put a stop to it. And bottom lane as well, you have Rasta Lycan against his Brood early on, so sure. Later you might get kicked out at 33, but then you just have to go into the jungle. So we'll have to see how Pure gets through this laning stage.
About this lane. So BZM on the quap this time around. GPK on this Tat-Bit Puck. Force out the Fairy Fire already from BZM.
This is it is Puck favored. Especially also, yeah, I mean you have how too. I like this build from 33, like even more damage reduction. You also have the armor reduction as well, especially with a support like Rasa, who is incredibly hard. So I like what they're doing, but yeah, mid matchup, we should see GPK come out on top at least a little bit. It is also GPK's best hero by quite a bit, at least from what I've seen recently.
Yeah. Any excuse to pick the puck, and he will do so, and he's rarely disappointed.
Yeah.
Even in losses, he'll have 0 deaths a lot of the time.
Yeah, he usually just has a banger game, one after the other.
Early on here. We can talk about kind of the mid-game. Anytime you see a Brood, we're going to see the Brood right now. Going off the white line, going to live, gets off the blood grenade onto Save, who's now being pursued, but blocked. 33 won't be able to finish the job. Typically with both a Lycan and one of these towers relatively early, he's going to go for the Lotus. Whitemon, such little HP, can't really do too much to help out. He might be able to snag a courier instead. Quick Pure, and the battle is won by 33.
Is under attack.
He Lycan.
A big deal for the little Lotus. But yeah, so when it comes to the gameplay, what's going to happen later on, what Tundra want to do in this draft is like you want the Lycan form, you combine it with like the Sonic Wave and the Dawn ult, and then kind of you want to kite also the BB team draft, because there's a Tombstone, there's a Golem. Apart from the Coil and the Lion Suns, there's not too much lockdown, so I think Tundra want to like jerk BB team more around when it comes to the team fights. Whereas Mr. BB team, I think Pure, I'm really just looking at him, what's going to happen to his game after the laning stage, because they did talk about the Orchid, so if they can get themselves a bit more lockdown, the silence against the quad, it can of course do quite a lot.
He ends up itemizing towards that eventual Orchid, because I feel like I see that every single time.
It's so much pressure with the hero, because, I mean, you already know it's hard to walk into her. Now, if you can protect yourself against the spiders or the hero itself, it just makes Orchid so good.
Tombstone place this time. There's Chrysalis and Sox that try for the combo again, but it is not to be. Still no first blood. I thought in this lane for sure we would have seen one by now.
This is definitely the lane to keep our eyes on. With the tag team level 2, you have the Dawnbreaker combo and everything. Well, at least the Tombstone is down for 1 minute, which could give Tundra, of course, an opening.
Soul Ring now online for Miera, so spamming up the case.
We need to swap the boots into the inventory.
Yeah, at some point he will. Looking for that decay to get the extra min-max, of course. One extra stat. Very important. Lane. Whitemon has been, it feels like on low HP the entirety of this laning does not drop. Good. That is one of the more annoying supports to go for now, just with that innate. See rotation coming out from Cat to Own.
They are already scanning though. I wonder, I mean, BB has like a double wave, so they want to push this tower and then just kind of get straight on top of it, maybe get a dive going. That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. First one that this is happening. They have the number advantage. Jackal coming out onto Pure, not going to last too long. 33 looks to be dead one way or the other. Will be to save right click.
Top tower is under
Ends
attack.
up being a 1-for-1 for position 3. But first blood goes going the way of Tundra. It's got to be.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, they should be
tower
feeling
is
pretty
under
good. I will
attack.
say, which is kind of nice also about this combo, is that Howl in nighttime is global. So that's -4 global armor that you're dishing out into like a Dawnbreaker tag team combo. But BB team did get themselves a kill also for the Warlock, so you have some more XP going his way. And I like this lane swap already. You like by the time Brood is 6, you cannot have the Lycan there. In order to hold the map like at least stable for the time being, you need Dawnbreaker to be in that lane. So let's see if Pure just wants to stay here. Himself and they swap it out themselves. It could be a no. I mean, Nero, he could. He just has to go through the gate.
The power room went to the gate, by the way, is the Arcane.
Yeah.
That's the coil. They're pretty active here in the moment.
So they want to make it with Pure spam pinging and also drawing on the map. I believe he wants help to be... Let's see. Tundra also already here. They are set up, so this should be turning into a fight.
Whitemon might have been spotted there as reinforcements have arrived for BB team. They're going to focus on Whitemon to start as a tombstone is placed. Crystallis finds the distance, so he'll be fine. So 4 members of BB team required to take out the Rasta as Soxa, I don't know if he'll get here in time. He is scanned out, so they are aware as Save makes his way over. Ice Shards, nice block. Soxa, grenade as well. It's not enough. And Save makes his way over, but of course, they're going to need more to counteract Soxa. They will eventually find it in the form of Miero. So far, going to delay it, but that allows the shrine to be taken by Save. Soxa attempting to deny. Not going to happen, but a really good attempt.
It was really, really close. And while this was going on, Kateomi was doing some illegal stuff because he stole Wisdom Shrine. Like, now you have Whitemon still going to look for it, but double Wisdom Shrine, we've talked about it before, it is so strong. Especially on Warlock. Like you get this XP injected into yourself, you have 2 charges on your book.
So you said 65% win rate.
Yep.
The team that gets the double wisdom to start.
So that's pretty good for them.
Try to go for Tundra. Out of reach.
It's just a hard kill. Like, Brood is so annoying for Tusk because Ice Shard's just fully useless. Even Snowball, kind of hard to reach the Spider as well. Active
Jackal
Brood.
is the main thing, and Tail comes out from Save. Howl, you can see the minus armor applied. Sox is going to 2 members of BB team. Foil, reserved just for him, it seems. Waning Rift, the eventual cookout. Guardian, going to find a Jackal into the Starbreaker. That is the death of Pure. Huge kill for Tundra. It was like they were trying to set that up for quite some time and finally rewarded.
That's a very, very big deal for them. The best hero for them to shut down is by far Pure on the Broodmother, and they're doing just that. He's not level big yet. They do get the kill on him. He's involved in some nice stacks because, yeah, we've talked about the lane before. It's not great against the puck. You need to help yourself, you need to, you know, skip the dagger like he is, get the stream of pain, get some farm going.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And that's the tier 1. Matters a lot in this game, just to be able to open up the map, make it easier to dodge the Broodmother later on.
Still not level 6 here. 9-minute mark. The levels, definitely struggling a bit. Bottom network on his team. That's not going to last though, of course. Saw how he was strutting down in the beginning of that game. He is the leader of this team. Oh, he absolutely is. We're going to see GPK as the haste rune. Going to set everything up onto the Queen of Pain. The silence to follow through the damage. Chaotic offering as well. Absolutely. Ketel name as Crystallis just trying to walk by. He's going to be found stumbled, impaled. The coil to follow. All he can do is Starbreaker into death. And it looks like Whitemon next on the plate for BB team to eat up. Double kill for Kateomi. Now has 3 kills.
Yeah, he's 302, he's level 6.5 at 9 minutes.
A killing spree for a Warlock.
And this is why these things matter. If he has 1 less charge on the book or only 1 Wisdom Shrine, they don't have the Golem. Easy will win. But overall, you get 3 kills for BB team. You're gonna get the tier 1 down bottom as well with the Golem. Well, they did already. Let's see if they can get themselves another active room, because so far GPK, he's got his hands on the both of them.
So still working on the blade mail right now. Definitely warded that death. Pressure being applied to tier 1 mid. 33 shows up with his good old tomato and wolves. Yeah. You see that from Save. Tail does connect on the screen. Shapeshifter here shows up with Stone's just doing a lot of work. Zombies continuing.
Just
Eventually going to get run down. Goes down to Pure. And the next to follow. So 2 supports dead for Tundra, and BB team show up in numbers.
Well, they're going to have a pretty good lead after this play is over. And this is also, like, you're going to see good teams, even if the enemy team seems maybe stronger on paper, you have to like that. You can't just give them everything for free. They TP in, you use the body of your Undying, Miro just pops the flesh golem. And they got so much space on the map right now. You took the tier 1, you push back the lane, you even have Miro who bounces 33 back to the space in his own triangle. So the only one that got anything out of this for Tundra was Crystallis, who got to push in the bottom lane all the way.
Early 9-2 lead for Habibi team with the 2-hit lead as well. Still not level 6 on the roster. Need the level disadvantage thanks to that early Wisdom Shrine, in addition to the book, of course, from Kataomi's Warlock.
Yeah, they're both level 5, and this is a bit of a problem. I'm also looking at what Miero is buying, because they have a lot of team fight on the BB team. We've talked about it, like the way you counter Dawnbreaker, it's not necessarily like one-to-one matchups. You want to make sure that when you go on a guy, as Sasha is going to be heavily pressured. Oh yeah, he's got the underwear though, we'll give him some evasion.
I don't think that's going to be enough. No kind of underwear that gets you out of this one. Even if Chaos is offering you, not sure if that was really needed, but Pure will snag the kill nonetheless.
No, it will be for a further pressure later on. 33 doesn't deny the illusion rune. But to go back to the point, what you want against Dawn is that when you go on the first guy, you want to make sure you have so much team fight to back it up that when Dawnbreaker drops down, you just kill everything. They have Tombstone, they have the Golem, you have Puck with spoils, everything. So, plus B team, they honestly, they're quite equipped for the next couple of team fights here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So far, they're gonna get nothing tier 1 with that golem.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Finally has that orchid, and this is where things can really snowball in favor of BB team. If they're able to find the co-op again, any of the supports just melt at this stage. Still not level 6 on either of them, by the way. Sasha, who's about to get it, still no Walrus Punch, which, I mean, typically not the most important ultimate war, but against the Brood Mother, it feels like you do need that extra lockdown.
Yeah, it matters so much, especially when you play supports against heroes like Brood Mother and like
Dire's
cheese hero. Like
attack.
being delayed in your XP,
Radiant's
it hurts so much.
attack.
And the other, like another problem I see for Tundra is that you are down, sure, you can play into it, but by the time Miero gets Crimson Guard, which I'm not gonna lie, he's not that far away, you are going to lack damage on Tundra fighting into that.
His Orchid is revealed, so at the very least, DM is aware at the moment. His item position is actually going to go for the Blade Mail.
Yeah, what do you know? Good old Bondage Quap. You just have to buy the Blade Mail. It's just too damn good. Now, what's on the menu for both teams right now is the Wisdom Shrine in 30 seconds. Like what Tundra are doing, they should be expecting the good old BB team to potentially make a move, so I think they're already like smoking ahead of time to just make sure there's no invasion onto the secondary Wisdom Shrine.
That would be crippling.
But it looks like for now, BB team, they don't really care.
Now.
Get to squeeze it in, so you just have a 1-for-1 trade.
Building. Like it's an aura-based
Radiant's
Undying,
middle
so
tower
appreciate you
is under
listening to me.
attack.
Doing so good.
You were doing good. 14 minutes, one time, I think we're on good track.
Crimson Guard on the way.
Yeah. Got a shield room to boot it up on GPK as well right now.
I mean, last time I cast Miero on Undying, he basically became the carry when he went for. I mean, this is a different build, obviously. The extra saber harpoon type style.
You have cool builds on his hero, and also like with the hero, like dealing, you know, like being able to clear waves with like maxing out the K. It's pretty nice. You can also, of course, like farm your triangle with some tombstones and stuff. And the game, it is slowing down a little bit, which I would say both teams are fairly okay with that at this point, but I will say that...
yeah, I was expecting a little bit more smoke play with the BB side, I mean, especially with this Orchid.
Yeah, I mean, they did get all the tier 1s, so maybe it's making them feel like, okay, we're going to chill a bit until we get closer to their items and their spells. And it does turn nighttime, and I like the smoke. You go through the gate, there's a very high chance you find someone in this top area, you know that this is where Tundra are playing.
33 would, of course, be the prize. They close the gap, they spot the dragon. Orchid burst damage, and deck for 33. Nice pick off, collapsing from all sides on the Habibi side.
Something's happening in mid. Mr. Miero's getting dropped on.
Yeah, Sonic Wave, a lot of damage with the Starbreak gonna follow. So Miero does spawn a big core kill from the side of Tundra. Meanwhile, Shielded on GPK, eating up all this damage for nothing. Does miss, as Sakta throws a bit. Trying to turn this around onto GPK, but able to face him. Comes in with the counterclock. Beautiful damage coming out. See, just keeps you out in the pit. Here's the Dawnbreaker. I thought the Fatal Bonds was going to be the end of Tundra.
I mean, it did look like it.
But it looks like they'll get into the pit and get broken. So.
Yeah, like Miero with the innate. I mean, he died, but still he's straight back to the tier 2. Comes back to the fight, drops the tombstone. And yeah, with the flash roller, the super free roll. Especially with the 18.
Try to snag this.
Yo, look at the goals, brother.
Yeah, Rose is extremely low. 33 in the pit he goes. Gonna get stopped by Rose. By 33. And then find a Hex into the stun on GPK. Like, huge kill coming out from the Tundra side as Miero. Lycan takes down as well. The blink blocks him completely. They're getting him. Pay to follow Miero onto the tier 2. Still trying to catch up with that hammer. BZM is going to get the courier. And there's a snowball to ensure the death of another core for BB team. Tundra, some way, somehow, get the Aegis. He literally just walked in.
They have no stuns. He sends all his entire family and zoo onto Kataomi. So he just kind of dies and he just walks in. There's no stun. He just wins a click battle.
Yeah, pure spotted. Aksa pretty far away right now.
Yeah, he'll be pretty fine.
Radiant
This weapon's built to the Bloodthorn. I kind of like. I don't think you need a BKB like this early on. You can kind of move around all the stuff. Like, what is there? A shackle, which is going to get cancelled as we see criminal illegal activity here from Mr. 33.
What is this? This is the most casual snatch ever. Yeah, okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Can we turn
attack.
down the lights?
I'm sure also that he said absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
while he was
probably not.
doing that.
That's true.
Nobody was saying
Yeah.
anything.
It was all silence. Different war place for this tier 1 in the bottom side. They're going to get it, but reinforcements will.
I think they will with the Ultra Giga Ward. Should be able to take the tower.
With that, Under equalizes the game in terms of the net worth effectively. At the age of 33 now, top net worth in the game.
Bottom tower is under
It's a
attack.
golem.
This is huge.
Dire's bottom tower is under
That
attack.
finds Miero. A lot tankier. As they try to turn this around and they do so onto Saksa, he gets punished hard.
Have to shape shift there as well. So BB should be pretty happy with that. There's a Bloodthorn, so gotta be careful. This one should be fine.
Likely be fine. Pops the blade mail, reflecting a lot of the GPK with the damage room. Wants to fight apparently. Gets the coil off. Will blink out. Good expended here for the GPK and BB team side. Merciless will walk away safely, so no more casualties.
They do have a Blink Dagger
bottom
onto
tower
Whitemon, so
is under
GPK will have
attack.
to be a little careful. Well, if he has backup, of course, he'll be fine. But without it, he does need to watch out about this little Whitemon Rasa. Crystalis as well, haven't talked about him too much. He is getting closer to an aghanim scepter. So, you know, more turn play for them, which of course will help GM to man it up a bit more.
I know we don't see this very often anymore on the Dawnbreaker, but do you think there was any consideration for like a Deso because of the minus armor for the Howl? Hold that thought. Hex, stun. This is the death of Kataomi.
Yeah, which is also a nice kill for them. He had a kill streak, but that's so Dawn, it's just not that
Radiant's
easy to
middle
use. Like, they're
tower
also
is under
mobile,
attack.
like how much are you gonna really connect it? He doesn't need to deal the damage
Radiant
either. And something else I have my eyes on is 33's item build. Him queuing up the nullifier, it is what you want in this game. Because you know, the Crimson Guard was rushed for this exact reason, for you guys to stay alive.
Yeah.
With the nullifier, you can of course kind of power through it, which is great for them.
Saksa wouldn't mind.
Dire
You'll get
are
it.
scanning.
A lot easier farming capability for Saksa from a range as well.
You'll
Just
probably prefer that
solid
one.
shards.
Yeah, you're just pretty happy. I mean, I would say that how I read the drafts, the fact that Tundra are ahead right now is really big for them. Like, I didn't quite expect it. I will say that agency obviously made a huge difference. Yeah. We got the ultra ward drops one more time.
Dire structures are fortified.
Fortification, if you scout this board, should be able to do so. PV team shadowing, ready to pounce.
Radiant
But Tundra
are
not
scanning.
really losing anything to the smoke. They will just fully dodge it. But the BB squad, they still have some time available for remaining gather. There's the Crystallis Donald that can help out.
Indeed. Yeah. Get the Hex. Able to follow. Lawbreaker will use this well. Not going to save him. Ringo's now on the run. TPs are coming. Gets foiled. Immediately expends her. Walks through it, rather. The Starbreaker, but it's going to be canceled halfway through, and even Pure making his way over. So
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning. Worthy tribute. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Regeneration! Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Invisibility!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.